My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the darn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, don't dream it, be it, because the show must go on. And on today's episode, you know, I get the under the deck energy before I go on camera now, start filming, and I get like our broad energies out. And when I was shuffling on the split, I saw the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands, and I was just like, oh, someone might be watching, someone who they're fairly attracted to, and I don't know in what capacity yet. It could be a physical thing, could be mental, could be creative, it could be just a magnetic personality type of thing, it could be just energy, or it could be a combination, it could be everything and all. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'll look at that, but we'll see what's under the deck and we'll see what comes out. Well, when I was shuffling after that, I had, and this has, like, it's been a while since we've had this one, but it most definitely came out, and what I heard was, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I can never hit, I can't make that transition. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And when I looked under the deck, sure enough, the Two of Wands was the first card I saw at the bottom of the deck. It was like the Two of Wands, and it looked like somebody watching someone, and they super like, I don't know if they tried like actually, is this person, just split it, okay, is this person actually doing like manifestation techniques? Yes. Okay, here's the thing. Whoever this person is who's watching you, they've tried manifesting you, because I saw the Magician. It was like, it seems like this person is trying to like get you to come to them with some sort of structure on it. Like they've tried scripting, and they might have tried a little, like sending you energy throughout, like, you know, the ether or whatever. And I don't know if y'all know or whatever, but I mean, that's kind of like the second I see somebody doing that, like I will look at who this person, I will look at their reasons for why they attempted to do that. But whenever I like see somebody trying to manifest another person like that, trying to get them, trying to get like you to come to them, right? I am like immediately like, I don't like that person, the person who's trying to manifest like an SP or whatever. And like, it doesn't mean that anybody's a bad person for trying to do that. It's just that when you like somebody, okay, or like maybe you just want to be someone's friend, or you want to network with somebody, you want to have like a business relationship, or you want to collab, it's like that manifestation stuff. And look, I love manifestation, I talk about it on the channel, but that is seriously like, it's pussy ass shit, okay? Like, it's actually less magical to do that. The more magical act is just talking to the person and being direct about it. That's the magic. Getting, like, us having community and contact with each other is the magic. So when I see somebody sitting back there doing all of that, I'm just like, I'm already annoyed. But the thing is, everybody's dealing with different stuff, okay? I don't know about any neurodivergencies, about any mental health stuff, past traumas, things like that. All of that like contributes to the way that we are trying to negotiate relationships with each other. But I'm just saying, I get a knee-jerk reaction, because what that is manifestation-wise is trying to lead with manipulation. And so it puts a sour taste in my mouth. But I am going to look at this person, because not everybody's thinking about that way. But it is. So if you're doing something like, I want to talk to them, and it looked like this under the deck, right? It looked like this person tried to manifest y'all in some way, and then it didn't work. And so now what they're trying to do is like build, like they haven't said what they wanted to say yet. They're like trying to build the confidence in order to like actually communicate. But so when you're like manifesting like any sort of relationship, friendship, I don't care what it is. If you're manifesting something like conditions, You're like, you know, I don't really know this person, and I'm like, you're putting a toe in the water. You don't know if you really want to initiate a friendship or something with another person. And so what you ask for is like, I know, like, if this would be like a conducive relationship or whatever, let me run into this person in public. Like, let me run into them socially again. If you're asking for something like that, I think it's fine. But if it actually happens, what that means is there is legitimately some sort of energetic compatibility between you both, because that wouldn't have happened unless the other person in some way wanted to be in at least that situation with you and potentially have like some sort of growth in some capacity within the relationship. And when that happens, it also tends to be like the Tao favors this thing. It is in line with the Tao. So if somebody's testing the waters in that way, I don't mind, especially if they are trying to engage this person directly, but they're kind of not sure. So if someone's going to approach somebody like socially very directly, I could see some of that. Okay, I could see some of that. But if somebody's trying to protect themselves, if somebody's trying to like manipulate the other person so they never ever have to be vulnerable, it's a problem. That is a very big problem, because that is going to poison. It's like, it's not compartmentalized to your primary interaction. If that is how you are behaving in that way in some capacity in all your relationships across the board. And when someone is in that very self-protective place, for whatever reason, because there are very valid reasons to feel that way and be acting that way, but it tends, like, what it tends to do is prevent you from ever truly being like a deeply intimate friend, associate, partner to whomever, because you've always got this barrier around you. You are always essentially placing yourself and your own comfort and your like well-being above everybody else. And that is very different from healthfully centering yourself, centering your own mental health, centering your own like fulfillment and happiness. It's different, because the healthfully centering yourself, you're still remaining open. You're still remaining open and available. The other way, you're closed and you're trying to like manipulate the environment. You're trying to manipulate the environment to your specifications, and that is dealing with people like pawns, even if you're not intentionally trying to do that, okay? So if you've ever been in that situation where you've been trying to manifest an SP or this and that and the other, because I have gotten messages for people attempting to manifest SPs, I'm not saying any of that to condemn you or to like induce like shame feelings in you. I get why it goes on, and like I can't stop you from doing it, but I'm just saying that tends to be, as someone who has been on the opposite side of someone trying to SP them, it is a very uncomfortable experience from the opposite side. It's unpleasant, and a lot of the stuff that they tell you in SP manifestations simply isn't true, and I believe that it contributes to the deterioration of people's mental health. For really real, okay? But I understand why you may be coping with that right now if you are more the SP manifester, okay? But if you can, work yourself out of that and just start getting in with people directly, and that's a process depending on what you're dealing with. Go ahead and start doing that. It's going to be much more effective for you long term, especially, than trying to do the manifestation game. So now that we have like all of that, for the under the deck, and what I actually see here on the board, right? I see the Knight of Cups. So somebody wants to be at least open and available. Now, the Queen of Wands did come out, one of our top energies. And I believe this has a dual meaning. This is somebody who wants to engage with another person who they find attractive in some capacity. We will look at that. And then I have this King of Pentacles. I'm not sure, like this could be a lot of things. This could be the person who is trying to manifest in materiality. It could be that this Queen of Wands, I don't know if they are in a relationship with another person in real life. That could be a possibility. This could also just simply be the person who is attempting to manifest the friend, the partner, whoever it is. We have someone who wants to be open and available. They are currently working on their confidence to achieve what they want within the material environment. So that could be a lot of different things at the moment right now, but it's all kind of within the same theme. So let's go ahead and start getting out our details on this Knight of Cups to start with. All right, what's going on with this Knight of Cups? Well, the Hierophant. So this is another reason why this person might be doing what they're doing, okay? They led with the manifestation practices or whatever. And sometimes I get this. There's someone who potentially you know, or it's someone you flat out don't know. Like, I don't know. We'll investigate, okay? But whoever this person is, whatever they're feeling is fairly serious. That could be rattling them, and it might be why they're trying to do this a little bit passively, because it's sort of like they might be afraid of like coming on too strong in the energy, especially if this is a manifestation person and this is a witch or a magical person or somebody like it. That witch, that magical person is going to be able to sense this in the energy. They might be afraid of that. That also might be something that they're trying to do magically, is to disguise the intensity or quality of their own feelings, not because they're intentionally trying to harm anyone. It's almost like this is talking about what is socially appropriate. So this person may understand that if I approach this person in this energy, they're going to think I'm a freak, okay? And so I don't want to overstep my bounds here, so I need to somehow temper this energy. So that might be the reason, some of the reason for those dynamics. And the Seven of Cups, High Priestess, someone wants to disguise how many emotions, the depth of those emotions, the intensity of those emotions. Somebody wants to conceal this because they are afraid of causing some sort of chaos or drama. So it's like they're behaving a little bit weirdly, and it's either this is causing them pain, or it's sort of they're gonna see that by doing this, it's almost here's the thing, once this person started, you must consider into your calculations, magical people, when you are dealing with other magical people, that this person will then sense that you have done something to disguise your own energy. So they might not know why, but they're like, I'm sensing somebody's being manipulative in the fucking energy. And so it's gonna cause this scene. This is why I'm telling you, stop with the magic. Just go talk to people and just let the chips fall where they may. If this is an energy person and you are being honest with them, even with this stuff, in there, the honesty is the most important thing. And even if you lead with, I know, I don't know you very well, and I'm so sorry if this is making you uncomfortable, but I feel this and this and that. Where are the boundaries? Just have the conversation. Just have the conversation. I promise you that is, in general, especially with a magical person or whatever, going to work a lot better than trying to do all of this other stuff. Another reason for this is if we're talking about mental health or neurodivergencies or a combination of the both, we're also talking about masking. So this person might not know if the other person, they might think, based on how they're presenting, right? Oh, that's a confident person, that's this, that's that, and the other. They're probably neurotypical. Potentially we have some of that going on. And so if I don't mask this, neurotypical people just tend to push me away. So it also could be that, and that all gets tied up into the magical process as well. So this person, if they do have a neurodivergency, they also might mask magically and energetically along with traditional behavior masking. So let's see what's going on with this Queen of Wands. Oh, we got a drama. But at the core here, what I see is, when I'm saying true love, I'm seeing genuine feeling, especially with the Hierophant there. So it's just sort of like, all right, this Queen of Wands, that is a magician, baby. That is a witch. That is a magician. That is an alchemist. That is something going on here. Could be a pagan, could be Wiccan. I don't know, could be in the Golden Dawn, or they've read the Black Brick, at least, or to ride a silver broomstick, like whatever. So that is some sort of magician. That is also, yes, indicative of someone trying to like manifest another person, like with magic. And then our King of Pentacles. So somebody wants to like lock somebody down, like for real, like in the energy. The world, this is like a process. So like that King of Pentacles is likely this person. I would guess, I mean, they're nearing completion. Like they're gonna get some kind of result. Hopefully they have switched from trying to do spell work on another person, even if it's just light manifestation based spell work. Hopefully they've switched to doing the spell work on themselves, right? The world would suggest it. The world would suggest it, all right? But it would have come after no results, you know, the other way. And here's another thing about that. If you know someone else is another magical person, please just stop trying. Like anyone who is aware of that, of all of these processes and know they go on, even if they're not like a full-on practitioner, you can't do spells on them. Like you can try and like, but you like literally once you get to that point, once you're not dealing with a totally asleep person, it's literally like a dominance of like wills and psychologies, and it's gross. That's why, especially if you're dealing with another magical person, like just don't bother. Especially if there's some type of seer or sensitive or whatever, because they're going to know that you are doing it. It's going to show up, and they can, and here's the thing, because that's technically a consent and boundary violation, even if they don't have wards up or whatever, it will be pointed out to them in some sort of way, and they will be able to pinpoint exactly who that is, because when you get into someone's energy like that, you are also opening yourself up to be scryed upon and knocked out of someone else's energy. So you just need to stop, for really real. All right, Knight of Cups, Hierophant. That's another reason why, like, here's the thing. I love magic and everything else, but it's another reason why magic is dumb. Because once everybody's, like, the only people that spell work is, in general, the only people that spell work and magic and all of that stuff, the people who that works on are people who are not at the same like level or expansion of awareness that you are. So you're only going to be able to deal with people who are essentially not on your level. And that's not a fulfilling, like I promise you that's not a fulfilling process, but it's like that's essentially like the only person that you will be able to do that to is someone who would be a minion, okay? And so it's just, once you start dealing with the other people who are on your level, you're not going to be able to do that to them, and the fact that you try to do it is going to piss people off, like badly. And it's also why magic is fake. Magic isn't real. It's an illusion, because the greatest magicians are the people who are most closely dealing with reality. If it looks like a magic trick to you, it means in some capacity you are dreaming. You're asleep. And that's typically why magic tends to backfire with something like love. Love is about reality. And you can't manipulate reality. You just can't. You can only manipulate the illusion. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person doesn't, it's like they don't want this person to know. They want to block off their own energy, or they are trying to decide whether or not they like want to talk to this person or whatever. Of course. Okay, so this Queen of Wands, whoever they are, they're likely a practitioner, all right? Now we got the Nine of Pentacles under the Queen of Wands plus the Lovers. Likely this person is feeling some sort of romantic attraction to someone else. King of Pentacles and the World. Page of Wands. This person at the end of this process will likely feel emboldened enough to open some sort of positive lines of communication with the other person, likely. So now we're going to investigate, okay? So what I want to know is, how does our Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Hierophant here, how do they know this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles? How do they know them? Well, they know them. They've been watching them a long time. Seven of Pentacles. That also suggests the material environment. They've been watching someone for a long time in the material environment. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles. Long time. Material environment. Ace of Cups. I mean, that could just be talking about romance with the Knight of Cups. It could be that you've had coffee with this person. It could be you've had cocktails, some sort of libations. You've had libations with this person in a friendly manner. Or have been in a place where that would have been possible. So cafe, bar, restaurant. Could even be somewhere outside, like a festival. Or somebody reads tea leaves. Somebody really likes tea. Well, I already said coffee, but you can also read coffee. Well, you can read anything, but I'm just saying, what is it, Turkish coffee that you're reading? Somebody might read tea leaves. Oh, that'd be really interesting, because depending on like the type of coffee or like the blend of tea, like you might get like different energy, like that. Maybe I need to get into that one day. And then like you grow your own, like, it's very powerful. Okay, that's all that there is about that. So what are these Hierophant feelings that this person is having? Or what is this Hierophant if it's not feelings? Knight of Wands. I mean, like, that strikes me as feelings. This person might have a mixture of like both sexual and like emotional energy going on here. But the Hierophant would suggest that if it's sexual, that this person has that under control. They have a sense of self-mastery over their own like carnal desire. It also means, oh, Hermit, Seven of Cups. So this person, well, like I said, if they know about manifesting and all of that, this person is like a spiritual person. The Hierophant is suggesting something more like something with structure on it. So it's going to be like Thelema or another form of like something that you would learn in a lodge. So it could be Masonry. It could be a more esoteric form of Christianity. It could just be Christianity or Judaism, Islam, or like Hinduism. But this person, whoever they are, would probably have a more mystical bent to them with this Hermit and like Seven of Cups, or they are open to that. But that's like high magic, not low magic. Low magic. Magic's magic, man. Or that person, no, it's talking about their practice with that Knight of Wands. This is something that they do. I don't know that they're a teacher. I heard a no. All right, and then this Two of Swords, what is that? The King of Pentacles, they don't like, well, this person's trying to make a decision. So it's just saying that whoever that Knight of Cups is, that is our King of Pentacles, it's the same person. So this Queen of Wands, whoever they are, they're not dealing with, or at least I don't see them dealing with another person romantically right now. King of Pentacles. This, whoever this person is, this King of Pentacles, they do not want this Queen of Wands Knight of Pentacles person to know like how much energy is behind like whatever communication that they want to like commence or whatever. This person might not want that Queen of Wands to know that they did energy work, spell work, and a lot of it with that 10 of Wands. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Oh, hold on. Let me pull the cards first. It does have more to do. Hanged Man is what I pulled out there. This has to do with the magic that this person has been doing. And I'm going to ask, because what it is centered around is making them more mobile, because this person's the Hermit. They might like just keep to themselves for the most part. This might be like the first, like, I don't know, it is giving a bit, this person might have some social anxiety. I don't know, but there's like something going on with that. The magic has been designed to get them out of that. Like this person knows what they want with that Hanged Man, but they haven't been mobile in getting it. And there is something about the amount of energy work that this person has done to get themselves mobile that they don't want this other person knowing about. Did this person in the energy ever attempt to manipulate our Queen of Wands? Oh, High Priestess. They don't want the readers to know either. Which suggests a yes. I'm just saying it suggests a yes. So can we know the truth? Because that is a violation. Can we get the truth of that, please? Yeah, I mean, it didn't get them anywhere, is what I'm saying. I've got this Chariot, 5 of Pentacles. It is likely that, yes, with that Chariot, they did, like, the Chariot is also like a bully. I'm not saying this person is a bad person, but I'm just saying that is like, when you're trying to force someone to do something that is not in their energy, it's against their will, you are being a bully. I don't really care about the reasoning for it. That's why I talk about it like I do, though I get like people don't think of themselves that way when they're doing that. But like I said, 5 of Pentacles, it's going to get you nothing, especially from another practitioner, okay? Like I said, it's going to get you more than likely contempt. So this person, yes, at one point tried to do something to this other person and they got nothing from it. And so they switched to doing this shit on themselves. Okay, so what can we know about this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords. I don't know if that's a combative person, a competitive person. I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. That could be a Machiavellian type person. 9 of Wands. It seemed like they're trying to get something done, and like, but that 9 of Wands is just like they're exhausted. So wait, what does that pertain to? It's something, okay, so this, whoever that Queen of Wands is, they're in their own bag, okay? They're focused on like their career, themselves, like making money, doing, like there's something that this person is doing very aggressively. It doesn't have to do with other people. It's just something that 5 of Swords suggests, like, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. And like 9 of Wands suggests like long-term, they've been working with that kind of energy with themselves, and it has to do with some sort of like personal achievement, some sort of fate, some sort of destiny that they are looking to create for themselves. And so that person is very much focused there. I don't see them focused on another person. What's this Magician? So they might be doing magic. 2 of Swords. Oh no, they blocked whatever magic that this King of Pentacles tried to do on that Queen of Wands. Blocked. 2 of Swords. Is this Queen of Wands aware that somebody was trying to manipulate their energy? 4 of Swords. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, then how is it blocked? How did that person block what they were doing? The sun suggests that it's just like something, like it could just be a natural thing that this person has, or the sun suggests that like this person's, when you have someone, so this is like someone, okay, like when you have like a celebrity or whatever, do you know how many people are like, I don't know, some member of I'm not BTS Army, I'm sorry y'all, but some member of BTS or whoever is my SP. Do you know how many people are doing spell work on like BTS, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Olivia Rodrigo, all of these people, right? Timothy Chalamet. But it doesn't work. Why? Because these people are in a different realm than you, and even if they're not magicians, right? Their gravitational pull, energy-wise, it is much stronger than yours. You cannot overpower them. Can't do it. Sorry. And so this person, whoever they are, their force of will, their personal charisma, whatever, the very thing that has sucked this person in and is attracting them to this person is also the thing that prevents them from doing magic on this person. I think that's what it is. The sun could also indicate higher forces in general that are over this person. Nine of Cups, no, it has to do, it's just that person's personal, like that's Queen of Wands, that person gets a lot of attention. This person's just a very powerful personality. It's something like that, or this person, like I said, Queen of Wands is very self-centered, and like with the Five of Swords, I don't know how healthy that is, but I'm just saying. It seems like a career-oriented thing and not a relationship-oriented thing. So that person could be being very self-centered about their own life and their own success and whatever right now. So what's the deal with what is the deal with this Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers? For this person just will, I wanna be in a relationship. Four of Wands. What is it about this person? What is it about our Queen of Wands that is making them so attractive to our King of Pentacles? The world. Okay, so it's just like whoever this King of Pentacles is, this Queen of Wands is like everything. Like it's that girl, okay? And I mean girl in the non-gendered way, okay? He's that girl. She's that girl. They're that girl, okay? It's just, it is what it is. All right, so what about this King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Literally, this other person is literally, the world is all they can think about. Is giving non-healthy. Is this person okay? Like mentally is what I'm saying. Like it's just, I don't know that it's okay. Like, this person may need to release this person for a while. 10 of coins, yeah, they're okay. They're okay. This person has community. This person has family. They have other things, all right? But because I was just saying, that's a fixation. What's this, the World? Three of Swords. Well, what's the Three of Swords? It could just be they're breaking their own heart here. King of Swords, this person, by not doing what they're doing, this person is upsetting themselves. The intensity of the feelings that this is why, when something is actually of your energy, okay, it has to manifest. If something is your truth, right? And here's the other thing, what that suggests to me is that some form of actual love here is also present, at least from this King of Pentacles, because it is hurting this person in their heart to deny this, to not communicate with this person. That's why things manifest when they are of your energy, because it's you. By not communicating, this person is denying themselves. And it doesn't matter about if this person gets rejected. I mean, I know that's painful, getting rejected, but they must at least express the truth in some way. It has to happen. And if the more people don't do that, the more it harms them and the more problems they create elsewhere, because any other person that this person tries to get into a relationship with or whatever it is a lie, because what they're trying to do is like distract themselves. They're like, I don't think I can have that, or I can't handle that. So I'm gonna go get into this fake relationship with this other person. And then that's destined to like fail, or like both people are going to suffer, because it's not true. It's not true. That's why you gotta be careful with people, okay? And it gets relatively easy to discern after a while. But I promise you, the greater percentage of people in this world are doing this. I promise you, especially when it comes to romantic relationships and things like that. And even with careers and like not following your dreams or whatever, there's a difference between manifesting your authentic dream and trying to like chase a delusion, okay? Like if I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be an A-list celebrity, that's a fucking like that's not happening. That's not who I am at all. So if I like took it into my head that I wanted to be like some like freaking pop star or something, no, that's not true of me. What's true of me is, yes, the tarot reading and the magic and everything else. What my truth is becoming a commercially successful author. If I could do that. And the thing is, like, that is the truth, so I can express it. I think I'm good at writing, but being a commercially successful author or having like a book blow up, that's not in my control. Okay, that's up to like the forces, right? The rest of like humanity and everything else. So I can say that, and that's not a delusion, but like, you've got to be real about what's possible for you. Like I could like most definitely write and publish books, and I might make money from that. I might have some sort of an audience from that, but it is not totally in my control the degree to which that happens. It's not within my control if I got signed to an agent, or even if I did, it is not in my control what sort of book deal, or if I even get a book deal, like all of that kind of stuff, right? So anyway, what I'm just talking about with that is that Delulu do not become Trululu, okay? Delulu are just Delulu, and they fall apart. And what's sad is that when most people are talking about Delulu, they don't actually mean Delulu. What they're actually talking about is not being in touch with their own self-worth. That's the saddest thing. It's when people are talking about Delulu, they are affirming to themselves, I have to be delusional about my own self-worth daily to do what it is that it is meant, when I'm saying meant, what it is my personal authenticity to do in whatever capacity that I can do it today. That is incredibly sad, and that's why I don't, like, I'll play around, like I'll joke with y'all about the Delulu, but if you are actually affirming that to yourself, like, think about it, consider it, because if you're joking about it a lot, like, ironically, like, ha ha ha, it's not a joke, okay? It's not, like, you, like, it's gonna cause problems in your manifestations is what I'm saying, is because you have a blockage to inhabiting and seeing and recognizing your inherent self-worth, okay? Because that's present now. The only, like, you don't have to raise your self-esteem, you just have to understand who you are. That's all. That's all. You don't have to do anything in order to be worthy. You are simply worthy now. That's the great delusion, is thinking that you have to do something to be worthy. That's the lie. You don't. And once you reverse that, that's when you start actually doing the effortless manifestation. So that's why I'm just like, stop with the, like if it's part of your process of like, I'm eventually gonna get there, but I gotta do this little like middle part first, fine, but you actually don't have to do the middle part, you can just get to the thing. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the Star. I'm telling you what I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about this. This person is eventually going to communicate with the Nine of Pentacles star. I just feel very intensely that whoever this other party is, it's like they have this other person up on some sort of like unreasonable pedestal. Like someone can be that girl, right? But like you're that girl too. And that's what all of this energy work is for. And it's sort of like, it makes me feel a little bit sad because it's sort of like no one's actually higher than you. All of that social stuff is just stupid bullshit. And like, yeah, we kind of have to deal with it in consensus reality, but it's just like, it's not true. Like, Taylor Swift is not better than you. She's not. In fact, never mind. No one is. I don't care what somebody's sub count is. They're not better than you. Someone's straight, someone's white. Like, they're not better than you. And so it's just like, to me, it's just sort of like part of this process with this person. Hopefully, when they actually start talking to them, they see that, oh, this is just a person. Because ultimately, if you keep somebody up on a pedestal like that, it's almost like it can't go anywhere but down in flames. Because that person isn't like the star and so above me and everything else. They are just a person. That's it. And so I'm asking, like, what, like, is this like unhealthy or like... Six of Cups, if there is any of the, and Six of Cups is just giving wholesome, okay? It's sort of like Queen of Pentacles. It's like this person, this is another thing. Because this person's done so much energy work, so much visualization, so much everything else, they've blown up some sort of image or idealized form or whatever of this other person in their mind. That's also a problem and a barrier to actual intimacy, because what this person, at least at first, is going to be like interacting with isn't actually this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. It's like this idealized version of that person that they have because they haven't spent any true intimate time with them. Not yet, but it is looking like once this person actually starts getting involved with this other person, that some of that is like, with the wholesome energy, it seems like it's going to dissolve naturally with this Queen of Pentacles, because in some way, our King of, well, they're a match, first of all. In some way, our King of Pentacles isn't wrong about this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This person likely does embody a lot, like most of what is attracting them to them. But if you're being attracted to it, that means it's in you too. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my gosh. So can we get anything about like the opening stages of these people's relationship? Should the energy remain the same? Because Six of Cups to me, it strikes me as friendship. King of Wands. This person's getting their King of Wands, Queen of Wands. They are going to match in confidence. Okay, by the time they're doing this approach. Seven of Wands, Empress. Okay, so there's the imbalance. Somebody's on a pedestal. What is that Seven of Wands? I don't know how this Empress feels. I don't know how that girl feels. Judgment. This person can sense something in the other person's energy. I'm telling y'all right now. And it is probably exactly like the pedestal. Like, they can tell. Can you tell me what the judgment is on this person? They can tell. There's something that the Queen of Pentacles came out, Four of Cups. Like, there's something that this person doesn't like. That girl does not like something. What does this person not like? I'm telling you, it's all of this shit. I'm telling you. Seven of Swords. I told you this person can tell that this person is disguising their energy. That's why just be... Oh my God. And the thing is, what's so tragic about it is that, like, this person on the approach, our Queen of Wands, is going to be able to tell this person is in deception. They just don't know the reason why this person is in deception. Deception lovers, like, it's something like, I don't know if they think that this person's a fuck person, some sort of dickwitch. Strength. Oh, because it's saying what they're being deceptive about is the strength of their love. Okay, that's what they're being, just devil. But the thing is, all this person, so whoever this other person is, they have created a successful shield. All right, so because our Queen of Wands can only see the deception, they can't see what is beyond the deception. So it's coming across as devil, like third party, potentially, like I'm not dealing with you, like there's something you're concealing from me, there's something you're lying about. Can we get beyond that at all? Well, how will that King of Wands, whoever our paramour is, how will they respond to this turbulence? Because I don't know if the Queen of Wands is gonna like be like, bitch. Okay, Magician. What? Oh, how is it gonna work out? I even forgot what the hell I asked. It looks like, oh, how is this person going to respond? It's looking like they are going to say something. Like, if the Queen of Wands is direct and saying like, I'm like, you're shady, but like I don't like you, you're shady. This person's gonna be like, yeah, I tried to do magic on you. Or I did some form of magic for a long time. Temperance, I've been doing energy work, something. Three of Cups. I think this is going to work out. Ultimately, it's just that we have a little hiccup here. Whoa, hold on. I just saw the Ten of Swords. I don't know about that now. Oh, this person might be mad at them. This person might, like, what I'm getting is like, in the name of the moon, I'll chastise you. This person might be a little bit miffed, like when this person tells them that, like if they do, it's like, why would you, it's almost like our Queen of Swords, this might be a quick-tempered person. They might be like, why the fuck would you do something stupid like that? Like, I'm telling you. So this, like, that's another reason why this person might be like a little bit back. Like, yes, okay, so it's not that, here's the thing. I think this is going to work out ultimately because we're ending here with the Page of Cups. It's sort of like this person, if they're like quick-tempered, they're also quick to like get over it. It's just like, ta! It's like some sort of like communication style or something. But this person is almost like, I think this is funny. Let me get cards on this before I say, oh, they want this. Okay. I'm asking in my mind, and then I'm going to tell you because this is actually kind of cute. And I hope I get the answer that I want. Oh my God, it's not going to tell me. I gotta show you these cards and then I'll tell you what I asked. It's probably because, is it because of this? Yes. At least some of you. Some of you watching, you are whoever this King of Pentacles person is who's doing spell work on another person. Some of you out there, a percentage of this collective of the viewing audience is the person who is trying to do spells on another person. Why? Because what I asked in my mind was, has this Queen of Wands, because what it seems like this Queen of Wands is going to do, the way that they are going to respond is like, why would you have bothered doing that when you just could have come and talked to me? That's like, you did all of this work and that's made me respond negatively to you. You could have just come and talked to me. And so what I asked was, has this Queen of Wands always actually, like, I don't know if this person like knows, like, because they've got to be into some sort of long-term, at least social environment together, okay? Would this Queen of Wands have always been receptive to them if they would have just spoken to them directly? Because like when I have here, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Moon. But we already saw, like, because of this person's like force of will or whatever, like it just deflects. It deflects reading on this person. But what it's also kind of saying is like, I'm not like, if I guarantee you, if the person who is actually doing magic on this other person, if I told them that deep down, this Queen of Wands, like, would have always returned your energy, like blah, 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 it's going to fuck up the actual magic that will potentially happen when this person finally gets their shit together and just talks to this other person. So I can't tell them how it's going to turn out because like that's going to mess something. Technically, what would be happening there is their manipulative magic would have worked if I told them that. Because that's technically, I wanna be absolutely sure before I tell this person. So if I tell this King of Pentacles, oh yeah, this person has always felt the same way, like they would have always responded to you, I'm screwing it up. The actual magic happens in the leap of faith. That is the real magic. That is the true magic, not anything that you're doing spell work on. So this person, the only thing I can encourage this other person to do is take the leap of faith. And I would say, yes, like you might as well lead with transparency. Okay, like I don't know like how y'all deal with each other, but it's just like you, like they know that you're a lie. Like part of you is a lie, and I see why you've been lying, I guess, but it's just like, get ready for someone to not appreciate that. And like, you're going to have to negotiate around that if like what you want is actually what you really want. Because like technically you've already violated somebody's boundaries before you've even gotten involved with them. That's a poor track record. So you might as well be fully transparent when you come in to talk to this person for the first time. Okay, so, I was worried for a second about like, oh, I'm probably like offending all, but whoever this person is, like I can see them going like, I know. Okay. So before we get to final advice outcome, closing with the Sun and the Father, if you have benefited from the channel, been entertained, received positive manifestations, alignment, whatever it is, and you are in the way to give back in some way financially, even if it is just $1, everything is support. I have a link down below for House of TULIP. House of TULIP is a local nonprofit created and run by trans and gender nonconforming people of color, and their mission is to support houseless trans and gender nonconforming youth in the city, getting them home, shelter, toiletries, clothes, job opportunities, everything that they would need to move from a life of surviving into thriving. Okay, so if you have anything to give, please give it to them. They very much deserve and need those funds. So let's go ahead and get our final advice outcome. I'm guessing like maybe it's going to be more advice. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all all the magic cheat codes, okay? And like, I know like hardly anybody, because that's the thing, all readers just really like, well, I don't know if they all really, but like a lot of readers really just want to talk about manifestation and magic and like self-development and all that stuff. Because like, they're like, if you would just listen to me, I'm giving you the cheat codes so you don't need to listen to the damn readings anymore. That's why they really want to put themselves out of the business of reading if it's like how they make money. Because a lot of the times when you're reading for people consistently, especially one-on-one, what you kind of, like I've already had the experience. What ends up happening is you more than likely end up enabling other people, especially if it's just like a gig and it's how you're making money, okay? And like there's nothing wrong with it being a gig and how you make money, but most readers do not like people coming back and coming back and coming back to them very repetitively, because the read is meant to empower and support you. There's nothing wrong with having like a quarterly check-in or maybe an annual check-in or something like that, one-on-one with like a reader who you really vibe with. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with getting reads for like oh, I just like it'd be fun to get a read. Like, it is fun. Like, if it's just like entertainment, like whatever, that's also not somebody who's going to develop a dependency. But like most readers end up like kind of piecing out of one-on-one work for those reasons. Not because they super don't want to read or whatever, but like ultimately, I don't know that I've ever met a person, like I know they're out there, the true scammers or whatever. I've never run into one, like truly. Like in my life, interpersonally, I have never run into a scammer, like within mediumship or whatever. Every single one of the people that I have ever known personally who does this sort of work, does it because they care about other people and they want to see other people do well. And so when something like a dependency is going on, like that's not what it's about. Nobody wants to be somebody else's higher authority except like a very unhealthy person, okay? So that just to give you all a little heads up about why readers focus a lot on manifestation and that whole thing. That's why. So there's going to be some sort of major transformation here in the energy with the death. It could be this person undergoing their major transformation. Strength. Like I said, this person is becoming empowered. This has been a long-term process. Is like most likely what is going on here is that throughout this transformative process, they are centering themselves, doing everything they need to do within themselves to make this move, okay? But likely it's either been, is it a long time coming or are we still a long while off? No, like it's been a long time coming. So that Four of Wands, King of Cups. If it's a timeline, we've got 4 weeks to like a month, maybe several months with a King of Cups. But it's not, this isn't any type of years thing. Yeah, Page of Cups, there's the communication right there. All right, let's get Jesus on this. Let's get Jesus on this. Jesus, that rascal. Jesus says, your Father already knows your needs. Like I said, there is something about this that is in line with the Tao. I don't think this is going to go poorly. There might be some turbulence at the beginning based on what's already gone on. I'm in general feeling positively about it, depending on how whoever's been doing the spell work or whatever, like opens up and discusses that. Jesus also says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of light. That is about trust. And it is about magic as manipulation over another person. Follows the light. So Jesus is just like in light, because Jesus is about the penultimate example of what personal energy work is going to do, what it's getting you in touch with. Jesus being the greatest magician of the age, perhaps the greatest magician of all time, okay? That is what that is for. So you must follow Jesus, as in follow that type of example, okay? It doesn't because that could very well be Buddha, all right? But like you're doing, it's a different type of magic. It's real magic, not fake magic. Is what I'm saying. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. This is just about this person's, it's almost like, don't worry about it. If you're this person who's like, oh my God, I've already screwed things up, don't worry about it. All right, just be transparent. And likely this other person will forgive. Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and also in me. And that's, yeah, it's about Jesus, but what I'm saying it. Don't let your heart be troubled. Trust in God. And also in me. Literally me, because I'm right about these things, I'm telling you. All right, let's go ahead and of course close with the highest authority. We close with, as always, Bob, our Father who art in heaven. Bob, we close with the word of Bob that's good all the time. Bob has the best advice. Bob knows what's going on. Bob knows all about the real manifestation. All right, ooh, 3 Bobs? Yes, we have 3 Bobs today. Bob says, this would be a good place for my little squirrel to live. Whatever it is that this person is attempting to do, it is likely in their own best interest. We've just had some little blips here, because this is also the 10 of clubs, it's the 10 of wands, all right? I'm telling you, it's almost kind of like this person has defeated their own purpose with this energy work, I'm telling you. Every day is a good day when you paint. This is just about maintaining a positive attitude, and also about doing what you love. If this other person is associated with doing what you love or being with whom you love, then in some capacity, yes, it'll be a good thing for you to be with this person. I don't know what that is. Friendship, it's seeming like it's either going to be friendship or love, okay? And then Bob finally says, painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. So just the creative act. The creative act, when you're doing that over and over and over again without considering what you're actually like no agenda, right? No lust for result. That is the process that leads you to fulfillment. You are simply like painting, creating, expressing truth in the material environment, however you are choosing to do that consistently. That is like, if we're going to get into like the super new agey law of attraction style, that is what raises your vibration. When you are just doing that all on your own, that is what is bringing you to the full heart, and you want to create change from the full heart. Because once you are operating from the full heart, what is going on in materiality is going to become less of an issue to you. Why? Because what you are manifesting in materiality is made out of your original intent or energy. So when your original intent and energy is fulfillment and love, everything around you is made of that. And so, like, who cares what it looks like, right? And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life, until you are in such a way that you are writing all the stories and doing all the parts all by yourself. Though, of course, my doors are always open here if you ever need a little extra push, a little extra support, or a hype person, someone in your corner. I'm also, of course, the greatest magician of the age, and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift our world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before. Because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face, some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meaning.